In this video, we're overlooking the revamped private servers. There is absolutely so much easier hosting events and having way more accurate role plays in Rise of Nations.
Please make sure to like and subscribe. If you click that subscribe button, it's gonna turn you.
Now let's go through toggle console. There's so much. I don't even understand what's happening. So some of it I'm gonna be very confused. Year. Let's just play a country. Let's just play Japan. And 2019 toggle console. I could change the year. I could change to anything, but I'm just gonna change it to 1940 set. And it does it. April 18th. I just put 400. Wow, okay, 400 AD. These things are still the same. Auto-seeding cores, seed limits, seed to empty countries, events. Everything over here is the same. We have a player list, that's always been there. Server ban, that's always been there. Formable, this has always been here. And what it basically allows you to do is just makes things way easier, Country units. I don't know what this means. Oh, can I manipulate this though? I think what all this really does is just show how much units a country starts off with. So we know Afghanistan has 40,000 troops, and Antarctica has like 20, which is every tier 1 country. Country editor. This is what I don't understand. I don't know what this means. Oh, this is extremely cool. What? Everything? They have even up to resources. What? This is gonna be amazing. I can manipulate their manpower, their corruption, their military units.
Okay, so with the new country editor tool and console tab for VIP servers, I'm really thinking the best way to truly use it in events is for the resources and the research power and pretty much everything. So I'll give you a quick example. Let's say I'm hosting a World War II event. We have the Soviet Union, we have the United States. I think one of the great things we can do is start off the countries at certain positions. So I think I would set the country with a certain amount of enriched uranium. So I would set enriched uranium at like 5,000. I would set USA's to like 3,000 because they have a little less resources when it comes to uranium. And I think by doing this, it's way more easier to have events where nukes are involved instead of waiting to like 2047 when only like 2 countries have nukes. It's a way faster way. So I do 5,000. I could also change the research power to like, I don't know. Let's do 9,000 and let's see how this works. Okay. So I'm not sure if we have 5,000, which is the max. What we can effectively do is just keep going like this. And then one more time. This, I believe, would be the coolest and fastest way to get a country preset on having nukes. I think this just makes events way easier. Like imagine a Cold War event where instead of waiting 2 hours into the match and everybody finally has nukes, you just have it from the start. It allows a lot more tension and a lot more chaos. So the last part of our video will be explaining what save and load map is, which is basically presets like how Hearts of Iron 4 has presets, something I literally talked about in the last video, how having presets would make the game so much easier to manage and so much easier just to interact and have events with. So I'll show you what I have in my save map. I was messing around a little bit. We have a World War II map, load map, and we have the World War II borders. This is gonna make setting up events a whole lot easier. So as you see here, we have the Empire of Japan. Over here is Poland with its borders, German Empire, British Empire, French Empire, Portuguese, Spanish with its territory. And yeah, I think I did the borders pretty accurately. I made sure for, if we ever do an event, which we probably will end up doing. By the way, we'll be doing a World War I event this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, so be sure to stay tuned. But specifically for this World War II map, I make sure to put India as its own state, or later I could just put it as like a puppet state. I can't have Britain too powerful, but I could just balance out the population. In terms of things like this, another part, something that isn't a part of the toggle console, but it's a really good part of the game itself, is that how I can manipulate the population of cities.
So this saying, Beijing saying 11 million, I can actually edit that to, let's just try 1. So the population is actually 1, and I think you're gonna see it load in a second. So it's still making a lot of tax actually. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but these preset maps that you make, they are very laggy. And they even say that here. I believe it says down here, disclaimer, current save function is experimental and will only save city ownership. Units, ideologies, and others will not be saved. So do not expect to have your communist ideology. And it is very glitchy. Like, you still see the star for Kiev when it's not even look. A lot of things are very glitchy. Even trying to abandon a country is glitchy. So let's hope that they continue to develop this, because it's amazing, bro. It's gonna make events way easier. So if you know anything about history, you see this is the 1939 borders, Japan, nationalist China, communist China, Manchuria, the Japanese puppet. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please share, like, subscribe.